Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Squish Allen. If you enjoy this video or you get any information from it, please hit me with a subscribe, press like, and leave a comment below letting me know what you think and how I can improve. Today we are going to be getting into how to gear up quickly. So this is going to be a PvE gearing video. It's going to be going through the most important things I think you should be doing in order to get your character geared up as much as possible before raid comes out next week. Right when you level up to 70, you need to make sure you finish the campaign quest and get your Spark of Ingenuity and unlock world quests. After you unlock world quests, you will come out here and you will make sure you grab the Aiding the Accord from this vendor, or from this NPC, Therazal. Once you have that, you can start doing world stuff and getting credit towards that quest. So, I think when you first hit 70, you should come to the auction house and get as many 343 pieces as you can. So you come in here, you search up all these items that you need. So just go to armor, whatever you wear, and just look through here. If there's any, like these 343s are 40 gold. So you can pick these up and boost your item level as high as possible with these crafted pieces that are cheap. And then you will probably want to do a couple heroic dungeons, and if you can't queue for them, what you should do is press I, go to pre-made groups, dungeons, find a group, and then just look for a dungeon that you want to do. So, like, I think I did Halls of Infusion, heroic look. You just apply to these groups, and then you just have to fly there and walk in like you're doing it on Mythic. Once you get about 350 eye level, you should be comfortable doing Mythic Zeros, and you will do the same thing. You'll press I, either make a group or join one, and you're going to want to run all Mythic Zeros that you can. There's 8 of them, and you can see them by pressing Shift J, going into your dungeon journal, switching the tab to Dragonflight, and here you go. Here's all 8 of your dungeons. So you want to knock these out. While you're doing these, the end bosses in each dungeon has a chance to drop something called a Titan Matrix 4. So I have these Titan Training Matrix 1s. And if you get a 4, which is rare, I've done 8 dungeons, didn't get one, but it is possible. And if you do, that is pretty much, you just got a 382 piece. So if you have a Titan Matrix 4, you come in, you look in chat for these people that are making gear, like these, they say 382. So you look for a guy who can make 382, and you just look at your character and see which piece you want 382, and see if you can find someone to craft it for you. And it's better to use the trade chat to find someone. That way you're not jinxing yourself or jipping yourself by just throwing it randomly on the crafting board. And there's a crafting board right behind the auction house here. So you come here to the crafting orders and you find your person through chat, and then you'll come here, you will start an order. Oh, yep. You'll place an order here. You'll find whatever you want. You can type in the name up here of what you want. And then you'll fill out the stuff and you'll send, let me see here. Like I can get an item, do a personal order to the person who it is, and then you pick the quality you want and you send it to them and you pay a commission. I recommend tipping as good as you can. Not crazy, maybe, you know, 1 to 5K. Help the people out. So you can get 382s that way, which is huge from the Titan Training Matrix 4. So after you do mythic, all your mythic zeros, I came out about 362 item level out of mythic zeros. So what I did is I went and got some bloody coins and got a couple of the other pieces, 366 here. Bloody coins are from war mode on, PvP out in the Dragon Isles. Whenever you kill someone, you get bloody coins. And last week there was a huge boss that dropped 750 bloody coins. He is not up this week, but so that might be a little harder to do. But if you like PvP, you can try and find a bloody coin group in the pre-made. Sometimes they like to camp PvP bosses and just farm people. Or you can make one. There's airdrops on PvP mode, on war mode, that give 200 bloody coins the first airdrop. So if you see any of those flying over you, grab them. That's pretty much a small piece. So you head over into the PvP vendors, which I can never remember exactly where everything is. It's right up here. And this first guy, when you come in, he's the war mode guy. So you can see there's quite a bit of stuff for just 200. They're 366. They scale up to 408 in Battlegrounds. And these will help push you up a little bit, because you want to try and get this like 362, 363. So after you hit 363, or if you can't hit 363 after doing a little bit of PvP and buying some pieces and finishing all mythic zeros, then you probably can queue up for heroic dungeons. And you can do random if you want, but I think it's better to just, if you know what pieces you're missing, just do specific. Scroll down here, Dragonflight Heroic. Pick the dungeons you want and just keep running them till you get the pieces you need to be able to have your item level a little higher. And once you finish up doing heroics, you're gonna start killing rares. So what that means, and I will link to this Weakaura in the description, but there is a Weakaura here that these are all of the really big rares right here. And the green ones I've already killed. So, and it tells you, you know, if it just says elite, then they're daily, and then of course the weekly ones are weekly. So you come out here. Some of these bigger things like Dragonbane Keep, Trial of the Elements, Trial of Water, Community Feast, you might want to save until you've killed all of the other elites first, because as your item level goes up, you start getting better rewards. So like you can see how I have some 379 pieces. These came from killing rares after I was, you know, 371-ish. Or maybe 368. They can drop 372s or 376 or 379s. So a lot of these rares, like this Captain Lancer, Captain Lancer comes up right after the Dragonbane Keep, so you probably do him with that. And there's another add-on that I can link to in the description called Silver Dragon Rare Tracker. Let me make sure. Yep. So Silver Dragon. And this thing basically makes a little noise and pops up a picture whenever there's a rare near you. And you can control click the picture and it'll put a marker on where to go to kill that rare. And when it turns orange, it just means you're not in the zone for that stuff to kill that NPC. Or you are in the zone, I mean. So right now I'm in the zone where the Trial of Water is. And I will actually show you where to go. So you'll use this Weakaura to find all these rares. And you also need to remember that as you're flying around, there are a bunch of other rares all around. And they can drop decent stuff too, so if you're flying over and you got Silver Dragon and a rare pops up and screams, drop, once you've done all the first stuff, drop down there and kill him. Because it's gonna scale you towards getting higher and higher and higher. Like I'm at 372 right now, I'm getting 379s as drops in world quests. So I pretty much need to push a little bit higher up to like 375 to start getting 382 drops, I think. Let me see where this flood is real quick. Yeah, Steam Guild, it's right over there. So this is the Trial of Water or the Trial of Floods. This guy's just waiting. It's a chest that pops up. It is guaranteed loot. So if you get, when this chest pops up, there'll be a bunch of mobs that spawn. You kill them, or just all you have to do is survive. You don't have to hit them. So as long as you live, you get through. It's a weekly thing. You loot this box, you guarantee get an item. And the higher item level you are, the higher item level it goes. I've seen up to 379. And I know it used to give more, but I have heard that it was nerfed. So it might only, 379 might be the max, but I'm not sure. It might be able to go higher, to up to 382, 385. And then there is another trial in the Kuromi time. So some of these end things, like the trials, and something else I didn't talk about, which is like the hunt. So there's a hunt going on. You want to make sure you do these. You can do the hunts 3 times. So these hunts also give a bag that can have an item in it as well. So we're gonna head on over to Daldrassus in the Chromie area, and I'm gonna show you where the Trial of the Elements is. These are kind of hidden events that people might have spread by word of mouth, or you might have seen it on Wowhead, but they're really, really good because they guarantee give items, and you should do them once you're pretty much as high item level as you can get, and you just need something else to push you, or it's the end of the week and you can't get any higher. Because the higher item level you go, the more items you're getting from rares and whatnot. Alright, so you come on over here to Chromie. Since I was on an alt, I had to quest through. If you are on an alt or a second character, you need to quest through the campaign in Daldrassus. And you have to get to the part, you don't have to finish it all the way, but you're pretty much finished. You need to get to the part where this portal first opens up, the first time you go in this portal, you're done. So when you get to the quest where this opens up and Chromie and that guy are like flying around in here in circles and you gotta help them out or whatever, you gotta reset them. So if you don't turn it in, then you don't have to finish the rest and it'll stay up for you for... But if you want to finish the campaign, you can. I didn't want to right yet, so... You come in here and you see these people waiting in this cave in the back. This is the trial of the elements, and so you wait around here. It can be like up to an hour so far. So here it is. We got lucky. We landed. Here it is. I didn't have to wait. So basically, mobs are gonna spawn. We're just gonna do our best to survive. And then we're gonna open the elemental bound chest. You don't need to be in a group for this. People invite, maybe because they want healed or something, but I have never had an issue dying in here. There we go. Now we open this box and cross our fingers. 379 crit mastery with the socket. Pretty good. One of the other things you see on your Weakaura over here in the list of, and you'll also see it in your aiding the accord, will be to do the weekly feast. And the feast is in the Azure Plains over at the fishing area, or the Tuskar place over here, Iskara. There's a guy with a giant pot, and you just stand around the pot and he will give you things to do. You don't need to click on him or anything. You just, there's a little quest that pops up next to him. You grab it. It'll reward you with a box that can have an item, and you just need to do 5 tasks for the cook, which he'll give plenty of tasks. If you miss one, it's fine. You just stand next to the cooking pot until he gives you a task, which you'll see on your quest tracker on the right. It'll switch to a, as you see the event, it'll tell you to talk to the chef, and then once he gives you a thing, that'll switch to tell you what to do. Just make sure you do those things, then turn that quest in, finish the feast, and that'll be part of your aiding the accord. You need to make sure you do Dragonbane, the siege on Dragonbane, which is a quest event over that starts right here on this marker. I will have waypoints to all these things in the description so you can get to them easy. And Dragonbane starts every hour, and it's weekly, so you have 24 hours in the day that you have a chance to do this thing, and it starts every hour. So you'll just go to this location. On the hour, you'll see a camp of NPCs setting up, and then they'll walk down this road, and then they'll siege Dragonbane Keep. And at the end of that, you'll get a box to get an item. You want to do finish your weekly aiding the accord. That comes naturally and passively. There are quests that do not show up as weekly quests over here at the Obsidian Citadel. So let me head over there and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so over here at the Obsidian Citadel, if you're over by Wrathion, it doesn't matter who you have, which one you're doing rep with. If you're over by Wrathion, there's this chick, and she gives 2 quests, and they have a chance to give you items. So I did not get an item from that quest this week, but you might. And I do get a 379 belt from this one, but I'm waiting on that until my item level goes higher because this reward can go up, and I don't need a 379 belt. I am wearing the same thing already. So I'm gonna come back here once I get a little bit higher item level, and then I will hope that this is able to go up to like 380 or 385. There's a person in my guild that he said he's gotten a 385 from that 2 times, last week and this week. So there's also this guy that gives a quest. And then over here by Sabellian, this girl gives quests. And then you can see how that works. The Forgotten Griffin. I click that. Where is this? 1,000 yards. So you got those 2 quests, or you got like 5 or 6 quests over there that it's not like they have a chance to give you gear when you complete them. It's just when you accept it, the rewards are different for every person. So you might get an item and I might not. You just have to go over there and check. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. A quick TLDR rundown. Ding 70. Get your mythic zeros done. Cross your fingers for Titan Matrix 4s. Go to the auction house. Buy what you can. If you're missing anything, any other pieces, buy 343s. Or start at the auction house, buy the 343s. Then, if you need a little bit more item level, if you still have stuff under leveled, do PvP or get bloody tokens. Then maybe use heroic dungeons to finish up what you're missing. Then go kill some rares at the Obsidian Citadel. The Weakaura will be linked below. Those are the rares that drop the juiciest pieces. After that, you want to make sure you do your feasts, your hunt, and your other hunts, and your Dragonbane. Finish your weekly accord. Then check the Wrathion Sabellian quests. For once you get max item level, check those quests. The max item level that you can achieve in that day. Or the week. You can save the quest if you want to. So you check the Wrathion Sabellian quest, get your trials done. Those don't have to be, those end things, like the hunts, Dragonbane, weekly accord, those things can be, and the feast, those things can be done in whatever order you want, really. They all give really good stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you get geared up quick. I do want you to know that this gear on this character at 372 in bag is only from 2 days, so this is 2 days of playing to get to 372. And you can see if I got a couple pieces that I would really push up hard. So I also do want to say one more thing. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment. I want to come up with some fun ideas for WoW videos, not just guides like this. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this, and let me know what you want to see in the future, or if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will be sure to get back to you. Thank you.